Hello, welcome back to the program. I am once again your host, Joe. Today we're going to continue with more Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's being randomized. I did the first half of this before, and then stopped, and it's been about a week or so. I literally moved from the save point to the right on the map of where I am to where I am now. So, literally nothing has been missed. You don't gotta worry about missing anything. All I did was walk to the left a few screens and talk about how the thing that I'm missing for progress is the Jewel of Open. Which we can only hope isn't locked behind Galamoth. I do not want to fight Galamoth. Thought for sure that that floor was going to have some things. Oh. Oh. We also never got the item that lets, goods drop. Hey, welcome on in. Ooh. I am going to hopefully try to complete this randomizer. I started it up last week and was unable to locate. Still, I got it. Okay, hopefully that helped. I turned the game volume all the way down to -15 in OBS. We are troubleshooting. I'm going to need to, actually record these values for if I do this again, because this is one of my favorite games, so it should be something that enters into, if not regular rotation, then something that I do every once in a while. In which case... Ooh! In which case having, strengthens power of cross. I don't need that. In which case having just presets would be good. But OBS doesn't like to do presets like that. Like if I change the volume of certain inputs on one screen, it changes for that on all screens. Oh! There's a save point over here. I'm gonna hit that. Yeah, so basically I'm trying to... The two big things that I'm looking for are the double jump and the Jewel of Open. Jewel of Open does what it sounds like, lets me open doors. Oh wow, that only did 1 damage. Why would I fight that guy then? Ah. Okay, I'm getting slightly pummeled. Let me get some health back off these guys. Jeez. Oh, I leveled up. Let's see. The room to my left has... welcome on in. The room to my left has some very difficult enemies in it. Don't particularly want to fight them. So I'm going to check this direction. Oh, you know what? If I can fight... There is a boss over this way, I believe. So you never know, he might drop something that I can use. It could happen. I definitely feel disarmed because I don't have my my double jump. And let's be honest with ourselves here. In a game that lets you double jump, the double jump is usually like the funnest thing to do. This room is filled with invisible enemies. I need to be cautious. There is also an upcoming room that is full of fire-themed enemies. I need to be careful there too. Are you also full of invisible enemies, room? No, but this is a save point. I will use the save point. Yeah, hopefully I can find some wall pork. You never know. It is... Since everything's shuffled up, it might not even be pork. You know, I will go to the left here. Actually, no. I'll go to the right. There's a boss to the right. The one I was talking about, in fact. And I'm also going to change... No, I'm going to keep that. But I want to see what else I have. Ice... Okay. Let's see. Shield using magic rituals, unholy dark shield. Unholy dark shield sounds good to me. Alright, here we go. I have a secret plan for this boss. I've got the shield rod. Can I double back into here? No, I can't. That door will open up when this boss is dead. He is terrible. Look at that. He is a big corpse man. I'm just gonna summon the forces of evil to kill him. Because we can do that. Where's that? There's a platform to stand on. Alright. Shield Rod is broken. We kinda love it. Oh boy, life max up. Not what I was hoping for. Oh. Normally in this game, I love to have... Oh my god, the Cube of Zoe! Give me things from the torches. Oh my god. I forgot that was also one of the things I needed. That we're in business now. Jesus. Yeah, so one of the things that happens in Castlevania is you break a torch and items come out of it. Usually hearts, sometimes money. But if you don't have that cube, you don't get anything. Oh look! A door I can't open. I've been to the other side though, it's fine. Right. Can't double jump, so I need to bat. Lady? Lady! She's gonna regret that. Speaking of regretting, well, I could just turn into mist and fly. Oh, it's a save point. Well, we killed a boss. Yeah, I'll save. Why not? Come on, spells, work with me. Why would it attack the one on the bottom? I swear to God, my magic is just screwing with me here. Yeah, you can shoot your spells all you like, lady. It's a ridiculous move, but it does the trick. Where am I going? Oh, cool. I've been in the one end of this room already. Wait, no I haven't. Give me item. Karma coin. Not what we're looking for. Although if I get my hands on a duplicator, it could be useful. Didn't mean to throw an axe. You know what? Actually, it doesn't matter that I threw an axe now. I have the ability to get hearts back, so throw axes all you like. It's actually quite useful now. I don't want the item that dropped off that torch. It's actually not very good. There we go. Okay, let's break open this wall. For a heart max up. Okay. Oh! I will take that clock. That clock is actually... I didn't have the ability to use the clock before, so that actually unlocks a part of both castles that I can now officially do things with. So that is a little bit exciting. Yeah, don't mind me. Just gonna go down here. Shield Rod just with thwacking enemies does a little bit more damage than I'd expected. But of course, why waste time? You can just do that. Oh, life max up in there. Well, that's handy. But we're gonna check over here first. Oh, the no item. Well, I guess this is a job for the mist form. Just covered in imps, my god. Desperately want to fight me. Is the barrel circlet what I think it is? Standard Adventurer's Helm. It's not. Okay. So, what the randomizer for this game does is, it changes not only like the sprites and like the drop location of items, it also mixes up like names. So like normally the barrel circlet I would be very excited to get my hands on, because it lets you just absorb lightning damage. Unfortunately, that's not what this does. That one's just a helmet. And while, you know, headgear is useful, it's not as useful as other things could be. Yeah, basically, there is a boss that I am beginning to suspect may not be optional in this particular randomizer seed, and he is very difficult, even if you have the barrel circlet, because he just has, like, a bunch of attacks that aren't lightning. But if you can't absorb his lightning attacks, then you are in for a bad time. Wait a minute, the other side, that's a save point over there. Excuse me. I just want to refill my magic points. I do not want to deal with being down to like a fifth of my magic. Lady? I don't think so. There is... Oh, the little goblin fella? He will fly over and hit enemies for me. There he goes. Finish her off, goblin buddy. He should be doing the job. Well, he helped me out with some enemies a little while back. He is not a very high level, so it could be he's taking his union-mandated break. He also has the ability to point out when certain walls look suspicious. Or no, not when walls look suspicious. He will find and hit switches. And that's useful for gaining access to 2 parts of the castle. So, 2 uses. One of them is hitting enemies, and yeah, the other is just being able to hit a specific button. And yes, he's also good at escaping towers based on Italian cuisine. God. I know somebody who's like super big about Pizza Tower, and I haven't played it, so I shouldn't say I never got into it. I mean, technically it's true that by not playing it, I didn't get into it. Is there something over here still? Hey, stop that. I should play Pizza Tower and Anton Blast. You know, they do look interesting. I cannot say that they look like bad... Well, Calamar. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay of Anton Blast, but I'm guessing it plays like Pizza Tower, in which case I believe that it's good. And yeah, just the way that the games play, it does look like... It plays a lot smoother than any game of that sort, like, has any right to. You know, if that makes sense. You expect a certain quality from a game that kind of... There's gonna be sneezes on the audio track now, isn't there? Yeah, no, it's, it does look interesting. And, like, it does seem like a 2D platformer. Typically, like, you know, they've been my bread and butter for ages, and 2D platformers do definitely not usually play well. Like... I shouldn't even say don't play well, they just don't tend to have that same level of control. Okay, well... We killed a boss, we didn't get what we were after, but... I'm gonna go to the teleporter. I'm gonna go to, I think, the goat head room? Scorpion is the tower. Lion is the keep. Goat. Goat. Okay. So I mentioned having the watch does gives me access to a part of the castle I couldn't get into before. So that's where I'm headed. Like, I want to fight you. Excuse you. Took a swing at me. Yeah, believe it or not, I haven't played... Like, the only Wario game that I've played just straight up is WarioWare. Okay. I did the Colosseum, the Upside Down Colosseum, so going into there wouldn't get me anything. So this, I believe, is the last thing I can do in this place. Having to fly through all this as the bat is much slower than just running and jumping. But of course, minus the double jump, that's what you gotta do. Like, I can't make that jump. Okay, with the clock, I can open up this and get an onyx, a pot roast, dim sum, and a sword called Harper. Mother's family heirloom. Okay, we found the Alucard sword. Where'd the Harper go? Sword named... It's just... Okay. Excuse me for a second while I just rearrange my things. Alright, well... That's a very good sword. And... the Chrysa Grim up there too, because it's also a very good sword. Oh, that's the one that's very good. And the Talwar up there. I just want to make sure that all of my swords that I want to have quick access to are in the same place. At least in terms of like swords. Yeah, okay. Alright. And you know what? We will switch. We'll switch swords. The Alucard sword is ridiculous. So lets me do that. Let's see. Where can I go? I should go back to the first castle is what I should do. Now that I really think about it. So we're going to use a library card. I have the watch now, so I can do that. We'll see what we unlock when we get back here. Okay, so yeah, we have the map. Things we didn't do. We didn't gain access to that part of the castle. We also never got into the catacombs, which makes sense. We don't have the Jewel of Open, so we can't go down there. But if what we're looking for is where the Jewel of Open is, or what we're looking for, like the Jewel of Open is the place we're going, then we'll be good. If not, then we end up going back to the other castle. Have I... Yeah. I do also love that I just am calling it the other castle like that. That's how they refer to it. It's the other castle, it's the inverted castle, those two are the names that they give it. It is just the same castle though, let's be honest with ourselves, just upside down. Okay. Since I never got the wolf, I can't run quickly. Which sucks, obviously. Attacked by books. Now I know what Macaulay Culkin feels like. Oh, there's some ladies over in that other castle, but they want to fight me so bad. God, I had such a time dealing with the... There's these like, there's these, like, enemies that are just ladies that grow out of plants. And my god, they hit hard. Okay, so I need to go up. The fastest way to go up is to go down first. Because elevator is quick. But I love there was just a thing talking about like how, you know, Mario has Wario and there's Waluigi, and they're talking about how there's like, you know, the palette swaps of the different Mario characters, and like Mario would absolutely not consider Wario to be a palette swap version of himself, because he's like, no, I've known Wario since I was a kid. He's just a dude. And then Daisy would be absolutely upset that people don't consider her to be like Peach's Wario. And that sounds legit to me. Yeah. Are you dodging me? That is true, and Wa Peach does have a fantastic design, I cannot deny that. That guy dies so much faster. Yeah, absolute travesty that they never implemented Wa Peach. Who knows? Oh right, I had the watch, not the axes. And I also feel like where Peach had like her own game somewhat recently, that would have been an ideal time to have her pop out. Okay, what do we got up here? Elven Cloak, Resist Stone, Bat Pentagram, and Javelin. Okay. I was hoping for something useful. We did not get anything useful. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Nintendo, it never count them out. While it may seem unlikely that Nintendo ever would, let's not forget, they did give us Midna. I can't think of any other Nintendo characters that acted as, like, unhinged sexy as Midna did. Also, they did that whole, is this... okay? There was the whole thing that happened with, goddamn! Crystal from Star Fox. Because she wasn't originally even from Star Fox. She was supposed to get her own game, and they were like, let's make this a Star Fox game. I don't have the Jewel of Open, do I? No. I know absolutely nothing about the backstory behind, like, the whole Crystal ends up in Star Fox thing, other than that she was supposed to get her own game, and then that's what happened to it. And that the fan response was, absolutely wild. Oh damn, items everywhere. Let me keep that watch. So why do I care about keeping the watch? I've already been in the places, and it's, only a little useful. Whatever. Oh, I see. That's fair. Wait a minute. Have I opened that before? I have. Okay. And that one. It is at this point that I'm like, Miyamoto, I know that obviously he's, like, the person responsible for Nintendo's mascot, basically. And he's been with the company since, like, probably the 70s, let's be honest with ourselves. So he probably has that kind of editorial pull, doesn't he? Lion, there we are. Well, who knows? Yeah, it is true. She is just like... She is magic, so that is very different for the Star Fox series. That's supposed to be water. Weird. Me over in the other area. Okay. Yeah, I know that, like, so Miyamoto, I don't know, like, he's obviously got, like, Ric Flair style backstage pull, as it were. But I also know for a fact that, oh hi, welcome on in. I decided that I would try to finish this randomizer seed that I'd started, last week? And we're just talking about Shigeru Miyamoto and how Star Fox Adventures was weird. It was basically like, what if Star Fox was a magical girl? And that's because it wasn't originally a Star Fox game. Oh yeah, I haven't been over this way. Let's go over this way. Oh! The tombstones can't hurt me. I must be immune to curses. Okay. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, no, so like, yeah, Miyamoto's obviously like a big player backstage, but like, I know that it was Iwata who wound up being like actually made CEO. So like, part of me is like, he's definitely got more pull than Miyamoto did. Tragically, not anymore. You know, say what you will about the executive class, but Iwata literally started out on the bottom and worked his way up. And he made one of my favorite NES games. all on his own. Back in the days when a person could do that. Well, that's a save point. Okay. Yeah, Balloon Fight is 100% a Satoru Iwata product. Maybe not 100, but like he's the guy who did it. I've been through this room, already killed this boss. I can only go so far in this area, but there's another way back. Okay, this will work. This will work. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is, like, the company do kind of suck. Games are usually pretty fun. And, let's be honest with ourselves, what game company doesn't kind of suck? God. I'm doing this in incredibly the stupidest way. I should have just gone left from the beginning. Oh, there was a warp back in the castle keep. Why didn't I use that? Oh, whatever. We're almost there. Here's my way out. Yeah, at this point, like, he's doing, like, you know, creative, consulting stuff, not, like, straight-up game production, so... I've clearly been down here, but let's just double-check. Yeah. Like, gone are the days when, Miyamoto is, like, programming a video game himself, you know? Nintendo has made some ass-backwards decisions lately. Honestly, I haven't heard crap about what Nintendo's been up to other than, like, that they sued the Pal World folks, and let's be honest, that was going to happen. You cannot just rip off the single most valuable IP in the world and not expect something like that as pushback. Now, I actually looked at a list of, like, what was the most, like, profitable IP franchises before, and there were a few surprises on there. I want my spike-breaking armor. There it is. Yeah, there were a few surprises on there, but, like, Pokemon was #1. Oh, yeah. I never did get into Animal Crossing. I don't know, like, it's never been a big thing for me, so, like, I didn't even, like, pay note. But, like, yeah, let's be honest, we've all suffered that sort of sting before where they were like, oh, we're gonna support this, and then the plug gets pulled and you're like, people are still playing it though. Why would you do that? And it's because they're not making money off of, like, subscription fees, basically. Oh, Animal Crossing. And Pokemon games have been ass lately. I will be honest, I also never really got that super into Pokemon either. You know, I played Red and Blue back in the 90s. I played X and Y on my 3DS. And, like, it was so weird. All of my friends were playing X and Y, so I was like, okay, let me get some X and Y, I'll give that a shot. And by the time I got my hands on a 3DS to give it a shot, nobody was playing it anymore. I should go over here. Yeah, and like, I feel as though that's also what kept me from wanting to like try out Animal Crossing. Was I was just like, well, you know, sure it looks good now, but what about when nobody's playing in like 6 months' time? And like, I can't even say if it necessarily looked good, because I never played it. Oh. Ah. Being in one side of this thing. Let me test something. I'm gonna fly through here a few times as the bat, and then go back a few times as the mist. And... did that do anything? No. Okay. This wall up here will open, but only if you go through that tunnel down there a few times in like shape-shifted forms. And the fact that I don't have Wolf yet means I can't get into it. And I figured that was probably the result of the, you know, what was going to happen, but like, better to be sure. I know! I haven't found it yet! I don't know where it's hiding. Okay, where am I gonna go? Left, I guess. I want that wolf form, it's very useful. This next area would be an absolute cakewalk if I had it. Let's see if this sucks. Oh, I made it across. Color me surprised by that. Okay. They looked fun, but also they felt very un-Zelda. Like, maybe that's... yeah, like, the focus stopped being on Link doing, like, Link was no longer the guy who's, like, saves the kingdom using, like, I want it. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Grapes. Okay. Yeah, puzzles, and, like, swordplay, and magic gadgets and whatnot. And there just wasn't any of that in, like, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Like, well, I shouldn't say none of it, but it certainly wasn't the focus. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna leave. We're just leaving. Oh my god. Lady? Okay, here we are. A place I can actually do something new. After getting my ass handed to me out there. I'm gonna change my weapon again. Grapes. I got no health from the grapes. I have been robbed. I want this. So here's the thing, is that they sold really well, so Zelda may... the folks behind Zelda may have gotten the wrong message. Because, like, those can be fun games. but it's not what you want from a Zelda game necessarily. And that's the problem, is people who want a Zelda game, you know, they're looking for something a little more Ocarina of Time, a little more Twilight Princess. Certain people might be looking for something a little more Wind Waker. That's also a good point. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom would have definitely brought in non-standard Zelda fans. Oh look, it's Death! Let's go kick his ass.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
He thinks he's Mr. Big Dick. Oh, wow. There we got him. Okay. Yeah, Wind Waker HD is only on Wii U. God. The Jewel of Open! Holy shit. That might just be what we need. Push the button.
Okay,
so here's the thing. The Wii U sold incredibly badly. It is, unfortunately, far from their worst console. Let me remind you about the Virtual Boy. Yes. Well, what were the sales like on the Virtual Boy? And it had like whole new like R&D schedules involved because like it was another example of Nintendo trying to like pioneer technology, and unfortunately in that case the technology was trash. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, the Neo Geo? Oh, no, you're thinking of the Nokia N-Gage. No, the Neo Geo was actually a very good console. The Neo Geo was SNK's proprietary console. The one issue with it was games were obscenely expensive because, unlike... So with, like, the Super Nintendo, the cartridge that had the game on it had the game on it. You know? You put the game in, and then the console runs the game. Whereas, with the Neo Geo, a lot of the hardware for running the game exists on the cartridge too, so all the cartridges were ungodly expensive to produce. Like, the cartridges had, like, you know, processor shit and RAM in them. So here's the thing, is that it sounds awful, but it meant that the games looked gorgeous. I can name a Wii U game right off the top of my head. The fucking Mario Maker. It's the one reason I ever considered even getting a Wii U. And I never did, but I considered it. Splatoon, yeah. God, now that I have the Jewel of Open, let's go do other things. I don't want to fight Galamoth. Okay, Jewel of Open gives me the ability to get into places. We're gonna go to the... Hey, Tono, welcome on in. Yeah, we're going to the Lion Head. Alright. Yeah, the Wii U is basically just the Proto Switch. You're right. So here's the whole thing about, like, so Mario Maker 2 is on the Switch, and I really have to believe that if Mario Maker 1 had been on the Switch from the get-go, then we never would have gotten a second one. I know enough about G.I. Joes to know that I don't necessarily need that. There are some really, really stupid ones. God, there's a guy in G.I. Joe. Okay, so if you've seen the Fensler film G.I. Joe, like, fan edits, which, if you haven't, what are you doing with your life? Go watch them, they're hilarious. There's one where, like, the kids go out onto the ice, and one of them, like, slips and falls, and the ice cracks underneath them, and the other kids have to be like, wait, what do we do? How do we help him? And then a G.I. Joe skis up, and in the edit, he's like, what the fuck are you kids doing on my property? Tona, that is exactly the one I'm thinking of. Snowjob, the skiing G.I. Joe. Get that kid off my ice, you little wankers! And they're like, how do we do it? What do we do? He's like, give him the stick! And they just have to put a branch out to try to grab him. God. Like, and there is no fucking way that nobody at Hasbro was like, can we name a character that? You know what it sounds like. And they're like, yeah, no, it's okay, we can get away with that, why not? Oh! Is it actually the Axe Lord shield? Now I have to look. Engraved with Goddess image. No, it's not. See, here's the thing. It was the 80s, but what that tells me is there should have been, like, a second thing that Snowjob sounds like to them. Exactly. He's not ready to hit the slopes, but he is ready to hit the bumps. I mean, what? Okay. Jewel of Open can be used next. We'll go up. This is as fast as the other way, I'm sure. Yeah, and like, so, and also let's not kid ourselves here. The design department kind of knew exactly what they were doing when they gave us the Baroness. I am mind controlled by imps. No, 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 no! God damn. Okay, well there goes my axes. Alright. I now have to pass through this as mist, because fuck these imps. There's the one character in it who's like in like a weird mechanical diving suit thing. And all of his appearances on Fensler film, people are like, oh my god, it's Buzz Lightyear! refill my health off of this guy. Yeah, let's go up. I still, like, Fensler Film was, like, early enough internet that it was still at the point where you were like, I can do whatever I want, and it's fine, because it's just the internet. That dude straight up just took Hasbro license, like their IP, just started trying to sell DVDs of his edits. And I'm like, they're not gonna let you do that. And sure enough, he got the C&D. VHS tapes? Well, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if they were originally VHS tapes, and then he, like, started taking orders online. That would make sense to me. Can I get through here in a clean and relatively unbeaten up fashion? Let's find out. God. So many dudes. Okay. New plan. I'm just gonna AoE the whole room. If you weren't here when the stream started, I may have taken some liberties with that particular combination right there. Shield Rod plus Dark Shield does ridiculous shit. Unfortunately, the Shield Rod also takes a lot of magic points. Let's see. Helped Fensler to prepare the parody PSAs for screening at the Heavens Gallery in Chicago, after which gallery visitors got VHS copies of the PSAs, while the gallery uploaded them to their website. That sounds right to me. Don't hit me. You can't hit me. I missed. Okay. You should be dead. Oh boy, dropped another iron shield for me. I don't care about fighting this guy. I don't see him being worth my time. Okay, where are we gonna go next? Actually, you know where we are gonna go next? Up and around. Honestly, turning into mist is a pretty damn good move. In addition to enemies not being able to tag you, you can just pass through grates. You can fly. Who doesn't want to fly? It would certainly help getting to and from the grocery store for me. You know? I can see it from my house. I step outside, I look to the left, there it is. But because they're doing construction, I can't go that way. I need to go around the long way, which is like a 20-minute walk. And right now, it's very slippery out, so I extra don't want to do that. I did it today, it's annoying. I'll jump down the middle here and see what we got. I have the item that makes these, they should be items. Why are they turkeys? Don't be roasts, be something useful. God. Yeah, basically winter. Winter is not great in this area. So, that's what we're dealing with. I extra don't want to deal with this room, so goodbye, guys. Actually, let me test something. Oh, he actually takes damage off that shit. Not enough to be worth doing, though. Off we go. Let's unequip you. Where is my sword that lets me get health back? Yeah, like... Okay, so this was an experience that I had yesterday. I needed to go... Oh, yes, please. No, 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 no. Oh my god, did you see how much damage he just did to me? So yeah, I gotta go out somewhere today, so... You know, I do the thing, I step outside. And, what do I find outside? But, so the sidewalk to go up the hill is clear. And then the sidewalk to come back down the hill to go to the store, also clear. The sidewalk to go from one to the other, which is on the main road, I will point out, was a nightmare of ice. I'm like, how did you manage that? How did they only manage to clear, like, transitory? Like, there's no reason to, like, plow just Main Street and then leave, or to not plow Main Street, but leave the side streets plowed. I don't get it. Okay, well that was not super useful, but we got it. And with that in hand, I will be going to the first castle again. Where's the library cards? And then the next couple of days it's going to be warm and raining, apparently, so... So hopefully that means that the roads will be okay for... the sidewalks will be okay for walking on. I want to do this easy. Hopefully the rain and the warm means that all the ice and snow melts by the time I need to go somewhere on Thursday. Thursday's gonna be interesting. First, let's be honest, number one, first job interview I've done in like close to a decade, so we'll see how that goes. And number two, I gotta get up early. I have been spoiled for the last 4 years by being able to just make my own hours, so I was able to indulge my nocturnal self. And that is not the case with this new place. So... oh, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. First place we're headed is down and to the left. Yeah. Right in here. Yeah, I will... we'll see what the adjustment period looks like, because the actual... if I get it, the actual position doesn't start until, January? So I will at least have the rest of February, or the rest of, December to be like, whatever, you know? Nope, still want this thing. Yeah, you know, I can try to wrench my sleep schedule back around to, something resembling business hours. Or what's more likely going to happen, I will have, like, sort of a last hurrah of being a nocturnal. And yeah, so here's the thing, it's in person to a degree. It's a hybrid work situation, so like 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. This is where we need to be. So yeah, Mondays and Fridays are at home. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, commuting to downtown. Step on this, and we have now access to the basement. But yeah, no, it's a commute downtown it's going to be long, but that's okay. Got here Iron Ball and Shuriken. When I checked on Google, it told me that the commute time was going to be about 45-ish minutes each way, which is acceptable. There's an express bus directly from basically... I will have to walk somewhat in the awkward, not-so-great, icy section of road, which for some reason is always icy. But there's a bus station right over there, and from there I just have to go... Ooh, Coral Circlet. From there I just have to go... Immune to curses. Dang it. From there... I just get on the bus, and it goes, like, directly to downtown after making, like, 2 stops. So that's the good thing about the express bus lines, is if you are near... Basically, they're supposed to be, like, terminal to terminal. Like, they're not supposed to be a stop in the middle. But obviously, they've incorporated a few stops at actual, like, terminals, and not just, like, stops. Like, buses hit stops... along the way. Orange. Dark Blade. Alright, you've got me curious. What are you? Where are you? Dark Blade. Sword forged by elves. I don't need to detect orcs, so we're fine. Okay. Whatever. But yeah, no, it seems like decent enough work. And I will say 2 hours on the bus a day is, I mean, it's more than I have been doing for the last hot minute. But it's also better than I was doing previous to work moving home. When everybody went remote, I was on the bus for like 3 hours a day, which was a nightmare. Or rather, before everything went remote, I was on the bus for 3 hours a day, because for some reason, from my old house, which was next to another bus terminal, to the industrial park, there was no good bus service. There isn't even, like... For some reason, there isn't a bus terminal in the industrial park. Also, here comes a boss. If you've seen Castlevania Season 1, you may recognize something here.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
We love the voice acting.
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
It's so bad.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
Is this really his mom? Were you
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Did you really think?
Demon. Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Yeah, suddenly no longer his mother, now she is Bat Lady with tits out. Oh. I don't have the double jump, so actually hitting her is difficult. There we go.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... that strength, that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
It's like, what's my direction for this character voice? Okay, so she's horny. Like, that's it? That's it. That's all we're giving you. Alright, well, I picked that up. Sprite card, which summons a Pixie Familiar. I do not need the Pixie Familiar, but I will be saving. Yeah, the voice acting in this game is notorious for a reason, and that is one of the less mentioned reasons, but it definitely belongs up there alongside Die Monster, you don't belong in this world. The manual the manual has artwork of the succubus boss, tastefully cropped. Though if I recall, there is a full piece out there somewhere. I could just jump down the hole, but I feel I should go up and around. Okay, so I will descend this way, because there's, like, actually things to do in here, rather than the other path with just, like, a pit you jump down. Okay, this one's just a gauntlet. I thought there might be actual, like, side rooms and whatnot over... Whoa! A sword, give me that. Oh, it's just another dark blade. Never mind. There is a side path, over here. Alright, I made the correct decision. Oh, Alucard and Bayonetta would be a fun team. He'd be, like, super serious, and she'd be, like, less so, and posing and whatnot. Also, the talk of, like, Rogue the Bat as, like, the... titty-out, bat-winged lady from video games, made me realize that she's just kind of based off of Morrigan, isn't she? And, like, my brain didn't click on that at all, but it's not even the first time Sonic's done that. Let's all look at Supersonic and say Sonic didn't need Frieza to kill Tails in order to achieve that form. Oh, there's a worm. Okay, that sword is too powerful for this boss. I don't want it to die that quickly. Let's put on the... I'll put on this chakram, and we'll go for the Iron Shield. Alright, I never found the holy symbol, so I need to be careful here. Alucard cannot yet breathe underwater. So being in the water hurts him. Which... Oh, excuse me? Standard sword. Alright. Yeah, so Alucard not being able to function in the water is like, I want to say, a byproduct of the whole vampires can't cross running water thing. You weren't supposed to die that fast. Okay. There it is, the holy symbol. It lets you breathe in the water. Just straight up a snorkel. Yeah, we got to another boss that's very, hot lady, titties out, wolf's fur crotch, and she died way too fast, so you'll have to review the footage if you want to see what I just fought. I even switched to a weaker sword. I hit her 3 times. I just did that and she was done. Okay, let's jump down here next. They want to build a snowman.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
I feel as though this boat ride should cost at least like $2, you know? I get money all through the game, and the boat ride doesn't cost anything. There's a potion up there. I don't need it. Hades does look good. That guy's voice sounded familiar. I'm honestly not sure who voices him, but it shouldn't be impossible to find out. $2,000. Oh, gas cloud. That was the ferryman. If I ever need to farm cash, it's right there. Jesus. And he'll even give us a lift back. How nice. But also, I shouldn't take the lift back, because there's items on the ground under the water. Yeah, there's even a whole song by famous musician Chris de Burgh about how I shouldn't pay him until he gets me to the other side. Yeah, well, you know, vampires interact with water differently. If you can't swim, then you can perhaps walk under the water. Plus, he's carrying so much stuff, he's just weighted down. Alucard wading in the water like a hippo. This is his house, so he is a house hippo here. Topaz Circlet. Are you what I'm looking for? Heals This is what I needed. Okay. The Topaz Circlet is the key to getting past Galamoth in the second castle. I'm officially hyped now that I have it. Because without it, that boss is ridiculously difficult. You will see when I get there. God, with the Jewel of Open, yeah, I'll clear out the basement here again. Then I'll pop over to the chapel to visit that one place I couldn't get into. And then hopefully at that point I will be clear to get to the end? Maybe? Do I have both rings? I have one of them, and it's taken the form of the talisman for some reason. Basically, the game, you get like... Oh, so I will explain this here first, before I do that. There's 4 dudes in here. How could I ever get past them? Don't kill them, goblin guy. They also can't breathe in the water. We love it. I have a snorkel, though, so I can totally breathe in the water. Oh. I wonder what else he's done that I might recognize. Yeah, 93 to 2000 was some, like, very specific eras of video games. There's a decent enough chance that he might have shown up in some Working Designs games. And I fucking love those guys, so... Oh. Only 7 rolls. Yeah, probably not, but it's possible. Harry and Silent Hill, the announcer from 1993 Ridge Racer, and Tobal number 2. I did play... No, I played Tobal number 1. But it was fun. Tobal should have honestly been better. It didn't get a fair shake. Oh, Jewel Sword. Nope, give me my lightning gun. Yeah, so here's the thing about the Tobal series, is it's like, it's a fighting game, right? But it also had a weird, like, like a third-person over-the-shoulder adventure mode, which is bizarre for a fighting game to have. More McGill. Plain, easy-to-use war sword. Alright. I missed something. And yeah, just the fact that you had like a dungeon adventure thing in a fighting game, where you just over the shoulder were playing as your fighter, it was interesting. It was different. And also the character design was all from Akira Toriyama. Pour one out for the goat. How is there nothing in here? Alucard sword. It's not the actual one though, right? No, I have a bunch of those. They're trash. Fly up the side and see what we find. Oh! A luck potion. Alright. Yeah, they played fine, and Akira Toriyama always has fun designs, so like there's two things you can say about his style. Is one, the faces all kind of look the same, and two, the design elements are actually usually pretty, they slap, you know?
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
Alright, let's go! A place which might be interesting for me. What could it be? Hopefully the wolf form, or the double jump. Or another piece of Vlad. It's very possible that I'm just not supposed to get all of the things. Alucard needs to put his daddy back together, and then fight him in the reverse castle. Oh! Soul of Wolf! We can officially dog now! Thank God! Yeah, the dog is useful and quite fast. Wait, sir, actually no, don't. Go on ahead, I'm gonna check down here. Nothing down here. Yeah, Sandland actually was like a comic he was working on. Before he passed tragically. So it didn't get finished, but I think there's even a Netflix series for it. Oh, magic missile. Okay. I keep meaning to check it out, and then I never get around to it. Picked up a Yasutsuna, which, I already had one of, so that's fine. Alright, and this is actually... So, both the regular and Upside Down Castle have this passage here. So I am going to fly through this a few times. Squawking the whole time. I will turn into the wolf and walk through it a few times. And then I will do the same as a poison gas cloud. Did that do it? It's open. A hammer, that's all. Okay. You know what, that's fine. We now know we can get in there, so that's what we needed from that. But yeah, no, Sandland, I should give it a shot. I need room to pick up speed. Alright, I still don't have the double jump. Let's hit the save point. Just so that if I should die, and it could happen, strange things have happened before, I'll pop up back down there. I'm also gonna sort my gear. That thing I'm doing right there, I have set places where I want my gear to be. So by doing the sort, I put it in a correct order so everything becomes visible. I'm gonna... Yeah. Give me this shit. Giant two-handed sword. It does a whole lot of damage and it summons dudes to fight for me. We are going to fight these guys with all the power of a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Ugh, jumped right into the spikes. Get him, Dark Magician Girl. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? This room is also full of turkeys. Yeah, what happens when the police pull over Seto Kaiba for speeding? They say, not so fast, Kaiba. I can't think about his ridiculous Blue Eyes White Dragon jet without also thinking about, like, there was like an ending sequence in one of the episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series where they just cut in that one part from Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. You just watch the way I navigate, and then his laugh in time with the laugh from the song. Excellently executed. I loved it. And since I've already defeated the first part of the game, Maria's not going to pop up in here. I'm now going to get some runoff speed and just run through all these guys. That went pretty well. Ow. I'm going to summon an army. Get him. My army did badly. They were a bad army. Wait a minute. I'm also realizing there was additional basement that I didn't touch. That's fine. We can double back. Nobody ever said we couldn't. Excuse me, ghost. I still have the spike-breaking armor on. Okay, so normally, if you get into this next room, Maria shows up and you have a conversation. Oh, she's here!
So, did you find Richter?
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here?
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
And off she goes. Oh. Bat card. That's certainly not what I was hoping for. Alright. I now have the ability to summon a bat familiar. Which is okay. Not super useful. Breaking all of these spikes is so satisfying. Okay, well then the next fastest way to go... I need to go back down, so let's... up and over. Yeah, if you've watched the new season of the Castlevania Netflix series, you probably are aware of Maria and Richter. In the Netflix show, she has the ability to summon animals from, like, a spirit realm. Which actually isn't too far off of what she does here. I will admit that. Yeah, I'm just wolfing out all the time now. Though I will save to get my magic points back. The wolf is so much faster. And while it does eat magic, it doesn't eat quite as much magic as using the wing smash over and over again as the bat. I mean, I can't wolf all the time. He can't open doors. So that's an issue. I know, he's got no opposable thumbs. This is exactly where I need to go. Okay, so the fastest way for me to get there is the horse teleporter. I love that, like, this isn't something that I have, like, practiced for randomizers or anything. I just remember which teleporters are what. Horse divorce. Yes. Only the tastiest of snacks. The horse divorce. Okay. Well, the good news is that if I do need to fight Galamoth, then he will be child's play, because well, not child's play. He will be easier, because I have the circlet that absorbs lightning damage, and he loves to do him some lightning damage. Hundreds of it, so I will be absorbing so much health. Gold circlet. Holy damage. Alright. So you know what? Oh, and since I'm not going into... You know, I actually am going into Spike territory. Hey lady, shoot me with ice. I put on the circlet. I put on the opal circlet. It's supposed to give me health back if I get hit by ice. And then she hit me with ice and it hurt. What the heck? This is false advertising. I've been bamboozled. I suppose. I just feel like, you know, if something is like, oh, this lets you absorb damage from Earth-based attacks, it's like, okay, well then getting hit by a rock should be not a big deal. Oh, give me that. That skeleton ape is the key to the next area, believe it or not. We need his explosive barrel to knock this bridge out. So I am gonna go get him. No, no, no! Dang it, I got too close. God, I don't remember what it was. It was like one of those stupid police procedurals, but somebody had been killed and they were like, we can't find the murder weapon. And it's because they shot him with bullets made out of ice. Which, I don't think that would work necessarily. Alright. Now we have access to the sub-basement. I love that the castle just has, like, a cave underneath it. And then at the bottom of the cave is a mine? And then at the bottom of the mine is catacombs. Also, I'm gonna fight a dog in the next room. Not just any dog, though. The Hades fans amongst you may recognize the dog in the next room. He got 3 heads. I'm just clowning here a little bit. Okay, I summoned my army to deal with him. What's my reward? Life max up. I know the life max up seems useful. It's not. Hit button.
あら、こんなところにスイッチがあるわね。それじゃ今週の目玉、ポチッとな。
Alright, he's now used the 2 buttons in the game that he's here for. Literally only 2 buttons exist in the game that you need the imp to open. It's weird that it's even a thing. There's some of that famous Castlevania wall turkey. Oh, Ring of Fëanor, which I'm gonna guess the randomizer is... oh no. Well, increase overall strength. Yeah, there's 0 downside to putting that on. Alright, let's continue down. Got us the Salem Witches to deal with. We will deal with them once we're done digging through ditches. Item at the back of this room. Oh! Oh! Thank God, the double jump. Oh, I feel whole again. Oh my God. I have no idea how just... The leap stone is like one of the things that I love to get my hands on early by like sequence breaking. So the fact that I've had to go this long without having it has just been like torment for me. Oh my God. I once did a playthrough of this game with like... my stipulation was I wasn't going to use any weapons. And so the leap stone wound up being a key item for me. Because of that drop kick. Suddenly you can just Mario stomp on people's heads. It's great. Ooh, Zircon. Oh no, you're not going to be anything useful, are you? No. It's just for sale. See, the randomizer has done this thing where it changes the names of items that you get, so the descriptions might not match. So the descriptions for the items are like... that's what you have to pay attention to. So like the weapon I have on here, the Osafun Katana, it's not using the stats of the actual katana from the game, it's using the stats of the Sword of Dawn. Summons the Dawn Warriors. And so knowing that, I'm like, alright, I have to keep an eye on the rings that I pick up, because if I find an item that has the abilities of the gold ring and the abilities of the silver ring, I can use those to get into the clock tower. And I have one of them already, so I'm just keeping my eyes out for the other. Were skeletons? Oh, these guys! I fucking love these guys! Ridiculous! when you kill the cannon, the one guy just runs away. He's like, I just work here, man. Really weird thought on this? They look Welsh. The skeletons, or the were skeleton guys. Oh, well, maybe I should go the other way first. Look at that. Double jumps. Just absolutely worthwhile. Nothing up here. We will absolutely see more of those cannon guys. Right here. Oh right, the slimes are... The slimes are immune to slashing damage. I'll summon goons to fight them. You're not gonna hit him at all, are you? No. Whatever. Good enough. Yeah, the slimes are immune to slashing damage, so just hitting them with a sword doesn't do anything. But hitting them, for some reason, hitting them with, like, your hands or your feet, that gets the job done. Yeah, see? Guarded. Even the imp can't do it. I'm wearing my spike-breaking armor, so I'm just gonna walk through this shit. This room is covered in spikes. Yeah. You're supposed to use the bat's echolocation to see them. But because I already have the spike-breaking armor, I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, at first I thought you meant maybe those guys. They're weird. Heart max up. Resist dark. Heart max up. And another heart max up. And a Vorpal Blade, which I think I already had one of. I did not. Powerful Sword of Flame. Alright. Alright, it's the Marcel. I love that sword. We're going with it for now. This is the fun thing about a randomizer on this game, is you find something new and you're like, oh yeah, we're switching. It's so good. And here we have the Ring of Vlad and an attack potion. How many more pieces of Vlad do I need? Just one. Ring, tooth, heart. What's the last one? Like the stomach, maybe? Rib, perhaps? It might be a rib. If this was, if this was, I don't think that they would have done the brain. Brain of Vlad feels like it would have not been... Like, did they... When the Egyptians were putting people in the canoptic jars, did they care at all about your brain? Didn't they, like, fish it out with a hook and just sort of chuck it? So it's probably not Brain of Vlad, let's be honest. Oh yeah, I am trying to kill the fire guys with the fire sword. Well, that's fine. I'm going to shoot fireballs at these guys. Easy enough. Do you care about... Yeah, okay, I can fire this guy. You wouldn't think that fire damage would be much of a thing to do to live in this room that's got, like, you know, laid out lava everywhere, but here we are. Wall-to-wall lava carpet, there you go. God, it's so nice to be able to do the high jump in the air. It's, oh my god. Being an absolute tribulation, not being able to do some of this shit. One of the things about being a seasoned Castlevania player is you will want to kill every enemy you come across. Because, well, what if they drop something? They might have something useful. So, like, if I kill something and then walk on top of its corpse, I swear I'm not trying to teabag them. I'm trying to see if they had dropped useful loot. Cross-shirkin. Okay. We are going to fight a boss. Boy, what a boss we're going to fight. One of the more memorable guys from the game did wind up in the TV show. However, briefly. Set your VCRs. Look at all these bones. A lot of damn bones. Is this not a nightmare of a boss? I kinda love it. It's just a giant ball of corpses that flings zombies at you. Come on. And yeah, the thing in the middle wants to shoot me with lasers. Yeah, there it goes. Where does Dracula keep getting all these people? Yeah, and just look at how far back into the background the pile of bones stretches. Absurd. easily the most human remains I've ever seen in one place, and that's saying something from me. Oh boy, another familiar card. The demon card is a downgrade from that guy. Say something?
Command me, my lord and master.
Terrible voice acting. Just the worst. You know what? While I'm here, let's also summon the fairy.
Your word is my command.
The fairy will heal you, and she also will find secrets hidden in walls. The pixie is the upgraded version of her, basically the nose devil, the equivalent of the nose devil. But the North American releases didn't get the nose devil or the sprite, so they didn't get English voice lines. The fun thing is, if you just, like... I wanted to say if you go AFK, but if Alucard stands in one place for long enough while the fairy familiar is out, she will straight up fall asleep on his shoulder. And then when you get up and move, she, like, falls off and is just like, ugh! Indignant because she fell down. Okay. Okay, well, we don't have all the pieces of Vlad, but we have the barrel circlet, so I do have the ability to go deal with the super boss in the other castle. I'm just gonna run through everything. Just become wolf and dash. Yeah, the fairy was always my go-to back in the day because, like, you know, who wants to have to stop and worry about healing via, like, item management, you know? But at this point, my nose devil is level 25. So, you know. God, the ghost familiar, I actually managed to get that up to level 27. The ghost is shit. The ghost is not good. It's a skull that floats over to enemies and then hits them very slowly and heals you. And I'm like, I don't need heals from the ghost. If I need a heal, I'll just cast Soul Steal. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other castle, and I'm gonna go into the teleporter and find the snake room in the other castle. Lion, here we are. You can remember that it's the lion because, well, it's the King's Keep, and the lion's the king of the jungle. You know, it makes sense in your head. Plus, there's all these lion heads. That's a much better way to explain it. A seasoned Castlevania player barely needs to touch the floor in that room. God, I missed the double jump so bad. But if there's like a racing league for Symphony of the Night randomizer, then like basically starting with the double jump would be the equivalent of like in Saku Racing League when we start with the boots. Look, I can just like traverse this whole area like that. Okay, up here, and then we're looking for snakes. That's a goat. That's a horse. There's a snake. Okay. I'm going to put it on right now, actually. There's also going to be still the... there's still going to be the room with all the spikes in the upside-down castle, so I will also keep that on. Spike-breaking armor. No sense changing that out just yet. Oh, onyx. I have 3 of you. You're just something that I sell. Turquoise, I imagine you're also just something I sell. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. In the vanilla game, I believe that room has peanuts, which we have already demonstrated are difficult to eat, given that I failed to eat every single one I tried. They put in torches so that I could just double jump off of them. How kind. Lapis lazuli, which I have, yeah, okay. Just something you sell. Alright, let's save. Saving down here is going to be useful on account of the fact that it's, like I said, there's a super boss down here. Though in this randomizer seed, it seems he's not optional. Oh, look! A witch lady. So she has fun attacks. Throwing skulls. Throwing cats. They just throw cats at you. So here's the fun thing about an enemy that throws cats at you. I have a circlet that restores health off of cat damage. Oh yeah, when she dies, she turns into a cat and runs away. Ah! I got bonked out of the room. Come on over, kitty. Oh! I am restoring my health by petting the cats. It's true, it is just like IRL. Alright, give me health back. I just got so much health back from a hat, a cat in a hat. Okay. Ah. So to the left is the spike-filled hallway, which I have the spike-breaking armor, so that should be fine. I need to go up here. No? Okay. Just a clear shot to the spike-filled hallway. Look at all these spikes. And it's like a maze. So, like, if you don't have the echolocation or the spike-breaking armor, good luck getting through there without getting murdered. back, thank you. See, and the witch has, like, a shield on the front of her broom. So, like, attacks from the front don't hit her. And, well, that's where that move comes in handy. I can use it behind her and still land a hit. I picked up a ring. What's the ring do? It's just something you sell. And a lunch set. So these skeletons actually can't be killed. They get right back up, and depending on what color they are, they take more or less time to respawn. I think on the way back I'll just dash through them as the wolf. Excellent use of wolf powers. Gold circlet and an Alucard shield. The gold circuit is the lightning thing. They put the lightning thing in here. Ridiculous. Okay. And the Alucard shield is a hard iron shield. Oh my god, I was looking for this. This shield right here is one of my favorites in the game. It actually blocks attacks. Like, if a projectile attack hits it, it just makes you invulnerable for a second. Oh my god, that just ate all of my magic. I forgot. Dashing into an enemy as, like, the wolf like that, it eats a little bit of magic, just a little, but there's so many enemies there that it ate all of it. God! Yeah, so up in the top left corner of the screen, you have your hit points, you have your hearts, you have a little gauge in there, and that gauge is your magic power. Oh no. The Ice Twink was about to get serious. Did I take off the cat circlet? I did. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, you know, and that's also the funny thing, is that in a lot of things when you hear like a cat meowing, it is just some dude on a mic. It's just, this is particularly egregious. They didn't get somebody with the talent of a Frank Welker. Frank Welker, that's a man who can do a convincing cat sound. You didn't even recognize it was him in The Lion King. Hamburger. Honestly, the Reverse Catacombs has some fun enemies in it. Namely, the witch and that ice twink. A lot of fun. Mana Prism, that would be useful if I wanted to use an item to get my magic back. I don't, though. Are you what I'm looking for? No, you're not. Goddamn. Unfortunately for Ice Twink, I happen to have the strongest fire sword in the game, so it doesn't really stand a chance. It seemed useful against the cat ladies too, so honestly, this is just solving my problems down here. Oh, that's another aquamarine. It's literally the same ring. Goddamn. Okay. Hit the save point. Get all my magic back. saved. Let me make sure that I have the right stuff on. I need the lightning circlet. You know what? Let's go with the... No, you know what? Where is my actual Alucard sword? Telwar, there we are. I'm going into a ridiculous fight, and I want to have my options open. Having this sword will allow me to hit this guy from a distance, which is important. See, all of those hits for 98 health that I'm getting back should be him doing 98 damage to me. Those balls, you cannot absorb them. You need him to be doing this. Welcome to the optional super boss of the game. This is Galamoth. The description in the game's bestiary even mentions that he wants to usurp Dracula. Okay, the poison mist not really useful. Some distance in here. Yeah, God, there was an old NES game, Kid Dracula. There was like a Castlevania spin-off, but like, not really... It was more like a parody than an actual related game to Castlevania. You played as Kid Dracula. And Galamoth here was the villain in the game. So, the fact that they pulled this guy out, like 8 years after he appeared in one game as like a fun rival for Dracula, is just amusing. It's a shame Konami doesn't care anymore. Yeah, just imagine this fight without being able to absorb the lightning damage from that hit. Like, if I couldn't just stand here and wail on him, this would take so goddamn long. At this point, I think I'm just mostly using this sword for attack speed. I figured I'd be using it to, like, get the teleport hits in. I'm not even really doing that. Because, like, when he's doing this, there's no point in getting in on him. I'll just end up eating a hit. Like that. Yeah, those balls, not electric. This move, electric. Please, Galamoth, do the bug zapper. Don't question why it's not working, just keep doing it. Just gotta wail on his shin. He's perplexed. He's never seen it not work before. My God, he has a lot of health. You know what? Let's see, strength potion seems useful. Do I have attack potions? I do. May as well buff myself. Oh, just in time, it seems. Alright, what's he gonna give me? A life max up. No! Alright. Well, with that out of the way, let's put on some... grab a weapon and off we go. God, remembering what's what is just a pain. Alright. So now that he's dead, I will go up here, step into the next room, and see what we find. Heart max up. Resist fire. And there's the Rib of Vlad. Okay, alright. That means we're actually almost done the game. We never did find the other ring to get into the other castle. But that's fine. We don't need that. I should save. Yeah, Galamoth is ridiculously strong. No. There we go. Okay. Wolf time. Ah. I got wolf bumped a little. This room will devour all of my magic if I use the wolf to go through it, so I'll just walk through all normal style. So the fun thing about the Dark Metamorphosis spell is, it restores health if an enemy bleeds on you. So, like, it's just straight up like I'm drinking their blood. You just catch it in his mouth as he runs by. Like bonking in Zelda, exactly like bonking in Zelda. God, yeah, you even went from a full dash, you hit a wall, and it even makes the crunch sound. And that's why I'm on the record as saying that A Link to the Past should count as a Metroidvania. It just lacks platforming elements because it's top-down. I mean, he is a vampire. He should be able to do that, right? Okay, so we need the goat teleporter. The rib gives me con. Each of the different pieces of Vlad gives me... Oh, that's what lets me avoid curses. Dracula's heart. Each of them gives me a stat bonus, and by their powers combined, we gain access to a special room in the castle. We're looking for the goat. It takes you to Upside Down Olrox's quarters. If you've watched the new series Castlevania Nocturne on the Netflix, the name Olrox may ring a bell to you. He is hot, and also in the first 5 minutes of the show kills Richter's mom to give him man pain. I swear though, like, when I was watching the show for the first time, I was like, oh. Well, no, like, the second season isn't out yet, but the first season already happened, like, a couple of years back. It's good. Watch it. We're waiting on the second season now. But he shows up in the first season. He's kind of an important character. And his voice actor sounded super familiar. At first I was like, is that Henry Rollins? It's not Henry Rollins. I don't remember who it was, but I just remember that it's not Henry Rollins, because I definitely checked to see if that was the case. Alright, all my pieces of ladder on. I just gotta step here. The clock will do things. Chimes 13, and up we go. Over here we have a save point. But I want to get loot from the other side before I save. Oh, it's just a life max up. We did get a trailer for Season 2 of Nocturne. I haven't watched it yet. But I'm prepared to accept that it's probably pretty good. Okay, what do I want to fight this guy with? Let's fight him with... Sure, the Soul Drinker. Part of me wants to fight Dracula using the shield rod and just be a little bit cheesy. Just a little bit cheesy. Okay, so first up, we don't fight Dracula. We fight Shaft.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont?
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Every
Why
fucking
did you
time.
make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
It doesn't have the same connotation in Japan.
Belmont's power is supreme
They
among
can't dig it.
vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
His sprite
But your
absolutely
plan
does not
failed.
match his portrait.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Unless he's like buff body with old man face. So yeah, he just hangs out up there in the orb, and he throws his balls at me. Oh yeah, I'm still wearing the electric thing, aren't I?
Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
That's the end of Shaft. Unfortunately, Dracula's back. He's Bacula.
Father,
He's quantum leaping in,
Well
he's Scott
met, my
Bakula.
son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again!
Just the fucking line, everybody who confronts Alucard, Dracula and Death and Shaft, talking about his weak human side. It's ridiculous. Just drop kick this guy a few times here. The drop kick is ridiculous, and I love it. You will notice he's not using what he referred to as his true form against Richter. So that's a little curious, isn't it? I wanted to hit him with the dynamite. I'm stuck in the corner. He is zoning me. Just jump on his head, Alucard. Just stomp on him. Let's put on another item. I want to throw... You know what? I should put on attack potions. That's what I should do. Now my offense is boosted. Lol, he thought that would work. Ow. Now keep eating, dudes. It gives me an opportunity to jump in on your head. Silly, silly vampire. It is a very Dracula move to just have like a chair built into your ultimate form so you can chill while you fight.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
They're mildly xenomorph.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Alright, problem solved. Dracula dead. There will be no more Castlevania games after this. Clearly, because he's dead, right? That's how it works. You beat Dracula, and it's the end of the series, right? He doesn't come back. I feel as though when they were like laying out sequels for the game back in the day, they should have just said, oh yeah, no, like you do beat Dracula in the old games, and then in the sequel he comes back, and so they just had to be like, oh, you didn't actually kill him. And so every time you kill him at the end of a game, they're like, didn't actually work. And I'm like, why didn't they just say he always comes back? You know, like, you can't do anything about it. Every 100 years he comes back to do something and somebody has to fight him. That would work.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
He's such a drama queen.
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Everyone's waiting for us. Whom? Oh, right, and the easy listening credits music. Inexplicable. Oh, we even get, voice actors. Do I recognize any of these names? No, I don't. If I recall correctly, somebody's like... This song is the work of somebody's sister at Konami or something. Yeah, there's the assistant director. It's Igarashi right there. He's kind of known as the dude for the game. Am I able to speed this up? No, I'm not. It's such an out-of-place song. I don't understand how this happened. Also, I googled, and the optional super boss has 12,000 hit points. And keep in mind, for most of the fight, I was doing 25 or so damage per hit. So that's a considerable amount of hits that you gotta land. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm trying to find out how much damage how much health Dracula has. But the problem is he shows up twice in this game. Scrolling. Okay. There he is. No, that's Harmony of Despair. What the heck? I swear to God, Fandom Wiki needs to be lit on fire. Like, trying to scroll around and he's like... and it's like got like a video taking up half the screen on my phone. I'm like, those ads, no, I don't care for them. Get out of my face. Vampire Killers, Simon's Quest. Castlevania the Adventure. Dracula's Curse. Belmont's Revenge. Super Castlevania. Castlevania Chronicles. Rondo of Blood, Bloodlines, Dracula X, Symphony of the Night. Here we are. Okay. Second form Dracula only. The second form Dracula has 2,000 less hit points than optional super boss Gallimore. He's only got 10,000. Absolutely absurd. And Googling that took me up to the end of the end credits. Nothing special at the end for the randomizer. Yeah, I guess, well, I guess we're done that. That's where it's gonna stop. So I guess this is where. Oh no, it's fading out. Is it just gonna go back to the menu? It is just going to go back to the menu. All right. Well, that means that's a good place to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.